My name's Ed Cousins from Interacting in Madrid, and what I'd like to get from here is a sense of where we're moving over the next couple of years to try to bring that, to find out where the cutting edge is and to stay up to date.
And what's your take on where the cutting edge will be, Ed?
I'm here to learn that.
Good evening, my name is John Harris and I'm from Interacting UK, although formerly I worked in adult and further education in Redcrest, Cleveland. I'm here primarily to network with as many people from as many different countries across the world as is possible, because we're on the edge of developing a new language learning tool which is going to be aided and inspired by the use of technology. So that's why I'm here.
What do you rank as the secret to good use of technology with adults, John?
The secret of good use is, one, familiarity. That's absolutely essential. And the other is functionality. And in that sense, I mean, it's got to work when you want it to work. So, and it doesn't always do that quite just yet. But I've been working with technology, with computers since 1966, and I just feel now we're getting so close to where we always dreamed we would be able to be. And I'm just inspired and delighted with this digital revolution, as it's called. Glad to be part of it.
My name's George Curry. I'm from North Devon Pathfinder Trust.
Okay, and what's been your greatest impression of this World Forum?
I think what's been my greatest impression of the World Forum is certainly the number of countries that are represented here, and the different levels of advancement that people have with the technology. I mean, there's people with very little history of the use of ICT in learning, and there's other people with vast experience of the use of ICT in learning.
Is there anything which has particularly inspired you about the event?
I think one of the most interesting discussions I've been to is the one on environmental sustainability, and that has been absolutely fascinating, looking at the carbon footprint of the use of ICT and the fact that ICT uses more energy worldwide than the aviation industry. Is facts like that really do make you think about how you can use ICT in a sustainable way and what you should be doing to lessen the impact.
My name is Ulrike Meyer and I come from Germany, from Mainz, and I work at the State Association of the Volkshochschulen in Rhineland-Palatinate.
And you've attended the World Forum here in London. Can you tell me the most important things you will take away from this conference in your mind?
I met a lot of interesting people to talk with. The informal networking was very important, I think. And there are so different topics and issues I have to think about when I'm at home again. One is the British education system. It's very different in integrating new technology. The pedagogical understanding of technology, the importance of technology. I think you discuss it here in the UK in another way, that we are on another level in Germany. Yeah? And that was very interesting. And another difference is the partnership between the education and the industry that we don't have in this way in Germany, I think. Perhaps it's positive, but I think the industry has much influence of how the technology develop in the education system. It's my opinion. I don't know if it's right. It's only a short time that I could hear it. Yes, and also it was very interesting how teachers managed to use the technologies like iPod and PSP and all this for learning. That is new for me. It was also very interesting.
I'm Andrea Birch. I work for the DAME project, which is part of the WEA, the Workers' Education Association, and we're based in the East Midlands.
Okay, and you've been attending the World Forum. Can you tell me any key messages that you take away from today's conference?
I think there have been so many diverse messages actually, it's quite difficult to summarise at the end of the day. I've certainly got an awful lot of food for thought, and I think what's really interesting is seeing different sectors and different approaches being applied to learning, the context of learning and technology and learning, and what we can learn within learning organisations from the private sector, from other countries, from different contexts of learning, like prisons, for example. So it's been really interesting.
And thinking about your own work situation, what are the biggest challenges that you face at the moment?
Automatically I want to say funding, but I think probably joined up partnership working effectively together and utilising the very technology we're meant to be doing, using to work effectively together to make the most of what we're doing and communicate, disseminate what's the activities and the work we're doing. That's probably an initial challenge at the stage of the project.
And when you go back to Germany, what's the simple message you're going to give to your colleagues? And tell me this in German.
Ich glaube, dass wir viel von England lernen können und dass wir uns nochmal genauer angucken müssen, was in England in der Erwachsenenbildung bereits mit neuen Technologien gemacht wird.
Pete Sampson from Middlesbrough Adult Education Service, and my experience of the World Forum were as good as I anticipated, if not better really, because having the opportunity to talk to people from around the world clearly about not just technology but other things related to our jobs. Really great experience, and the Bet Show as usual has come up with trumps with good ideas and interesting software, hardware. Could cost a lot of money. But great experience at the World Forum. I mean, dining with dinosaurs, you couldn't ask for better than that.
Hi, I'm Chris Kemp from Middlesbrough. Just comments on the World Forum. It was quite an eye-opener for me. We went to quite a few workshops. The main thing I got from the forum was a really good list of contacts. The networking was fantastic, and Peter and I, we've got that many contacts. In fact, last night in the hotel, I got back to the hotel at shouldn't say this, but 1 o'clock in the morning, and there in my email were 3 of the emails from the people that we actually had at workshops during the day. So it's brilliant, really good networking. Going to the Bet Show today here now. Walking around and I'm collecting information for people in 13 different curriculum areas, so it's just mad.
My name is Natalia Maldonado. I come from Barcelona, from Catalonia, Spain, and I work at the Department of Education, the Autonomous Department of Education in Catalonia. And I'm here because of one project that we are just launching, which is the one-to-one project. And that means that we are providing each secondary student with one netbook, and we are going digital in a year.
What happens for families that don't have very much money?
Well, the thing is that this project is granted by the government, and for those who could not afford paying the money, the government will provide the laptop as well.